Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross and Final Fantasy Record Keeper crossover. It's kind of funny they're doing this event because I used to play this game for a whole year and I quit that game, Final Fantasy Record Keeper, for Union Cross. So it's funny to see them do a crossover. My two games that I did play, I really enjoyed Record Keeper. It's just that Union Cross came out and it took up all my time along with everything else you guys know, me having a baby and all that stuff. So my time was limited, so I stuck to Union Cross, but I really liked Record Keeper. I might pick it up again just to look at what's happening, how different it is. I might not stick to it. I might not even put it on a video. I just want to see how different it is when I first played it. I played it during launch all the way till about... I didn't make it to the anniversary. I don't think I made it to the anniversary, or I quit right before the anniversary, if I remember properly. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, so it's great to see them two come together right now. I haven't logged in yet. I did log on my main account just to take a peek at the whole notices to read it through, so I don't have to read it with you guys on screen, waste your time. This way I kind of know what, you know what, summarize it, okay? I'm going to summarize it. I don't know why I'm explaining that part to you guys. So... the medals look really, really good. So we got Magic Mirror set there, Magic Broom set. Sadly, there's only one Magic Broom set, and we got the Final Fantasy boosters. So they have a list. Oh god. Okay, I'm so sorry to all of you guys who waited for a high score challenge video. This high score challenge was complete. It was complete nonsense how much you needed to make 50 million. Now, if you had all to 71% was enough, but you needed an Axel EX to do it, and you had to have like an attack boost max and SP gauge on every of one of your attacking medals. Your Leon, your Riku, your Sora, your Axel needed it. It was just ridiculous. So I just didn't even bother with it. I made top 3,900 on my main account, and as my free-to-play account, if you don't have Kyrie X, you just basically couldn't beat it. So it kind of sucked. So, what do we got here, guys? The Final Fantasy Record Keeper Challenge. I love the banners, by the way. If you guys don't know who those two characters right there are, then you've never played a Final Fantasy game. Really cool design of the Heartless for the Kefka there. And honestly, Gilgamesh just looks beautiful. I actually really like the design there. It's here for quite a while. It's here for more than 2 weeks, which is nice to see. We got all the way until March 9th. And I believe... what do they call them here? Like the Weapon Master and the Mysterious Sir. This is awesome. There's 20 quests for this. You complete all the quests, you get 1,000 jewels, and there's a bunch of other items in it. So that's one thing we got so far. Union Cross, if you guys didn't complete it, I didn't complete it because, again, I was really busy this week and lack of high score challenge videos and all that. Really sorry about that, but I'm going to be back in the groove very soon. But Union Cross, if you missed it, it's gone. Now they have this Union Cross here. I really got to turn that off. I'm sorry about that. So, Union Cross, it has these bonus times where the bosses are harder and there's more rare enemies. You guys get Union Cross coins, you buy the boards. There's 3 Magic Mirror sets and only 1 Magic Broom set, which I'm kind of sad about because it's here for quite a while. It's here for over 2 weeks, so we only get 1 Magic Broom set. Hopefully there's more than 1 Magic Broom in it, but I doubt it. They do have right here the Final Fantasy booster, which if you guys look down here, it boosts all these characters. I believe this is the whole list. Check the table below for a full list of medals that will benefit from this. So if you have any of these medals down here, these medals are going to get the boost from the Final Fantasy booster. Now, I think they also stack with the upright one, because I believe currently we do have an upright booster. Let me just double check. Yeah, we have an upright booster for 6 more days. So I believe both of them are going to stack, which is going to be pretty cool. I could be wrong. I haven't tested for myself. So if you guys know for sure, leave it down in the comment section. I do appreciate that. And then, is there anything else there? I think it was just get the booster. You don't get no medals for this. You don't get nothing else. Just as a booster, and that's it. Yeah. So, bonus times, best time to do it. But honestly, I'm going to try everything, even off the bonus times, to see what kind of the Union Cross looks like, if they designed everything or just the bosses. So, I'm very curious about that. So, that's Union Cross. We're going to take a sneak peek in a second. Actually, let's just go to Union Cross real quick and go look at it. Alright, let's check out Union Cross for ourselves right now. I'm just going to go in randomly to see. This is off bonus hours right now. It's not the bonus hour where it's not harder bosses. It's just straight up. Ah, there he is. The music. Hell yeah. Oh, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Yes, I am. Dude, it's so good. They need to keep this permanently. This is amazing. Why is it a collaboration? Oh, wow. He just got annihilated. Do you guys hear the music? No way. I wonder if they're going to have Kefka's theme music as well then. If we do the Kefka boss, is it going to be the background music for that too, the battle theme? I'm so excited about this. I love it. I absolutely love this. Let's see. Let's go for another one with these guys and see what we get out of this. So if you guys actually listen closely, this is the Final Fantasy V version of the Gilgamesh battle theme, the bridge battle theme, which is really cool. I really like this. This is the original one, the Final Fantasy V one. Watch, listen to the pickup there. It's the exact same one, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Kefkas then for the bonus hour. It's probably all from what I look like. I went through like 3 or 4 of these already. It looks like it's all Gilgamesh right now, and then when it switches over to the bonus hours, it's probably going to be the Kefka fight, which I cannot wait because that music as well is just absolutely amazing. So, what else do they have for this is the banner. I'm so excited to do Union Cross right now. Just to sit there and listen to the music, it's going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nostalgic. It's always nostalgia. That's how they get us. And that's how they're going to get me with these polls because, again, I played Record Keeper for a whole year. And right away, the only thing I don't notice or I don't remember is the girl there. The girl's name I believe was like Ooh La La or something like that. I'm probably even saying the name wrong, but I don't recognize the girl. But I recognize Dr. Mog and of course Tyrell, the main character that you play as, the one that restores the paintings. And then we got that Terra there. I'm so happy about this. Okay, so. The banner itself is pretty straightforward. It's limited time medals. You can only get it during this time until they re-announce it, if they ever do. World Final Fantasy medals came back. I think Tsum Tsums are only there once. The Key Art Beginning Bonds and Sky, they came back permanently right now. So there's a chance they might come back. They have done event medals in the past where they've come back just for collector-wise and everything. But we'll see. Or they might introduce new ones. Actually, I didn't make a little slideshow for that yet. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, guys. They have another medal, the Warrior of Light, if I can find it. So the Taiwan version, I believe that's what it is. Right here, guys, they got a Warrior of Light. They got a Terra and a Warrior of Light. I'm not sure what the poll is. I'm not sure what their thing is. It might be a banner as well. But we don't have a Warrior of Light. So we might be seeing one. It might be as bad as VIP. It might be it might be event medal. Who knows? But there is a Warrior Light in Union Cross, but not the North America version or the JP version. I believe that's only in that version right there. So I'm curious to see if we're going to get that one as well. So keep your eyes open for that. And before we continue into this, if you guys do poll, there might be a high score challenge involving these or a damage contest. So if you get multiple copies, don't try to guilt them yet, guys. Try to keep them separate. And talking about guilting, the Terra here, the Terra is going to come pre-orb 5 dots. So if you pull Terra, you only need 1 Micking Broom to guilt her. And for Tyrell, Dr. Mon, and Ooh La La, they come 1, 2, or 3 orbs. So just a chance. Just like the Ducktail medals that we just had, 1, 2, or 3 orbs. And then Terra, of course, pre-orbed. But Terra is actually a kick in the ass now that I spent all my jewels on my main account. Because I'd rather just pull for this, for the premium limited time medals. I didn't do a Mercy on Aqua EX yet, but guys, Terra here, she's upright, tier 7. Her multiplier is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and compared to Aqua EX, destructive, because she's gonna add that 30% guilt up as well. Just like Aqua EX, Terra EX, and Ventus EX coming out, Terra does the same thing, but she's single target, so her other debuff doesn't apply to all targets. But honestly, you get 7 strength up, you get the 30% guild to all your medals, so it doesn't matter if this medal is single target or AoE, it still buffs all your medals on the Keyblade the same way. And then on top of it, the enemy that she targets, and this is not including if you guys use a copycat medal on her, so if you use a copycat with extra attack, you technically can cast this 3 times on 3 different medal enemies. So technically, as long as the group's not bigger than 3, you do have an AoE medal that affects everyone with the upright defense down by 2 tiers. And while we're talking about that as well, that targets upright defense down by 2 tiers is a new mechanic that only in JP Riku EX currently has. So right now, only an EX medal owns this this ability, and that's in JP. We haven't got it yet. So if you do miss on this Terra and you might pull for that Riku EX, you still have that ability there, but for AoE, where this is single target. But guys, her single target damage is just insane. Inflicts more damage with 1 enemy left, including raid bosses. Enemy counter +2. So she's not AoE, but she has the condition of if the group is 1, it does more damage. If there's multiple enemies there, she'll only do 12.51 to the one enemy. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, because she's not AoE, and I believe that when we look at, let's go to the shop real quick. If we look at Aqua's medal, details, and Aqua herself, I'm pretty sure it says AoE on it, on the thing. It doesn't say single target. There's my internet. There's my internet. Wait. Oh, I pushed the wrong one. Okay, let's go back down to that. So right here, it does say all. So it is a single target that acts as an AoE condition. So if there's multiple enemies there, she's only going to do 12.51 to one enemy. So she is single target. Cost 5 though, so not crazy good on the cost. You can't just put anything else on her. But guys, she's an attack medal, attack boost 5 max, SP gauge 0, 1, 2, whatever you guys have, make sure you put on her, because 5 cost is huge. But at the same time, if you're running a bunch of Kyrie EXs or Xion EXs, cost ain't a thing. Especially if you got Kyrie and Sora EX, cost does not matter, guys, at all. So 5 cost to caster is nothing really, as long as you guys have those restore medals. As for everyone else, guys, correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I believe those 15%, they stack up to 30%, and I don't think the 15% stack with the 30. So let's say you cast Terra and then you cast Dr. Mog, you're not going to have a 45% increase in the guild. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe for that boost specifically, its cap is 30%, no matter if it's a different medal. Let's say you cast Dr. Mog and Aqua EX, it's not going to be 45%. Let's say you cast Dr. Mog, Tyro, and Ulala. It's not going to be, is it Ulala or is it Ulala? I think it's Ulala. So, it's not going to stack over 30%. I'm really excited about this, guys. I love limited time medals. I love this crossover. Final Fantasy Record Keeper is just absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to go through all of this right now. Union Cross itself, go through the event, and do a couple polls. But, the strength by 5 tiers for the other guys and the 15%, they're very mediocre. If you look at their damage, they're 8.46 for a single target and 11.76 if there's only one enemy left. That is on the very, very low range of multipliers. So if you do pull them, they're not going to do anything crazy for you. But let's say you don't pull for the Kyrie X, Ventus, or Terra, and you get like a bunch of pulls, you put them together, and you get extra attack, then you technically have the buff that Aqua EX offers if you guys want to use it as a space. But the amount of little damage it does and the boost that it offers, it's not going to benefit you at all. So sadly, these medals aren't that great. If you're new to the game and you pull these medals, it's still better to use a 0.2 Kyrie that's guaranteed in the polls, the daily polls right now, for 1,000 jewels and 1,500 jewels. By looking at this, because it deals 5 hits, 1 turn, strength up by 5 tiers, SP attack up by 15%, and then the damage itself is not that great. But as a buffer, if you use it just as a buffer, not the best combination of buffs, but it does some decent damage at the same time as buffing. So that might make up for some of the buffs lost. But at the same time, even a 0.2 Kyrie being copied will probably turn out better just for your buff carryover on all your other medals, compared to just that 15% there. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. That 15-30% depends on the medal and all that. But the calculations look like they're just 30% extra. Looks like it's worth as the same as an upright buff. But that target upright defense down by 2 tiers, now that's really good, because that Terra there can sit on the Fairy Star's 3rd slot and be copied by your Vanitas, do a ton of damage, and if you have extra attack on your Vanitas, you're going like you're going Kyrie EX into extra attack Vanitas, doing 2 of those, really, really good. And even better if you have extra attack on your own Kyrie EX. Like, you can make some really good setups. Then you have counterpoint, where you guys can put the Days Riku, the Aqua EX with the Terra over here. There's so many possibilities for the magic setups right now that is really nice to see. RIP reverse medals, they're not as good as upright medals. Alright, so I think that's all I really want to talk about. The Terra it's not amazing because of that lack of AoE, but again, like I said, if you use an extra attack medal with it, copycat medal with extra attack, you technically can hit up to 3 enemies, so it turns out pretty good. You just gotta look at the setups. You have to use counterpoint, you have to use the Fairy Star's 3rd slot to use her, or you can use her on the pet slot. But then all your other upright medals don't really get anything out of it. So Divine Rose, counterpoint, and then if you do want to replace your Days Riku with her, or you don't have a Days Riku, boom, Not that bad, guys. Not that bad at all. Even if you don't have extra attack on Vanitas, that's still 2 enemies, and all you gotta do is put on the toughest enemies, and the other ones that have less HP, who cares about putting that upright defense down on them? It's not as important as putting the guys with like 300 HP compared to the guys with like 100 HP. So, lots of possibilities. I still think Terra is a solid medal. The other ones, they don't pass the test of being something worthwhile, but guys, I love these medals. So I'm going to pull on both my accounts. I don't think I'm going to go for the Aqua EX Mercy pull now. Because if I do pull my main account, I ain't going to have the jewels for it. But let's see what I get on my first lucky pull here, and then we'll talk about more pulls in the future. So you got two 6 stars. There's Aqua and Dr. Mog. So we got Mog. We got him 3-orbed as well. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know how to think about these guys right now. My thoughts currently is that they don't look that great at all. I don't see a reason I would put them in. The 15% increase is nice, but if they were like in the 12 range, a 12 multiplier, I would be a lot happier. 12 multiplier or higher, but not where if they're part of a group, they're only going to do 8 point something, and then if they're by themselves, 11 point something. There's so many better medals in the game that are single target, even random, that have a huge multiplier compared to this. So kind of sucks, but hey, it's all right. It's a costly board though. 3,000, no falling price deal. This is just for collector's sake. I would not pull for this, guys, unless you really want that Terra, and Terra is an icon to Final Fantasy. Like, a lot of people love Terra. I like Terra as well too, especially right now in Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia, the other mobile game I have on my channel. Terra is one of my main characters in that game, and she does some sweet damage. So let me know if you guys are gonna pull for anything. I really would have really liked to see like a Vivi or something, but you can't have them all, right? You can't have them all. Warrior Light might be happening again. Recap real quick: High Score Challenge might be coming out tomorrow, might be coming out in a week. Who knows? You don't need to guilt these medals right away, guys. Don't guilt them. Don't fuse them. Don't combine them. Keep them separate until the High Score Challenge comes out. The next one, if one drops tomorrow, it's most likely going to be for Aqua, EX, Ventus, and Terra. But if it doesn't, the next one might be part of those EX medals, and these might be a percentage as well. Since they're guaranteed, they end in 13 days, which is more time than the Terra and the Aqua right now. So just don't fuse them together, guys. That's all I can really say. As for everything else, guys, let me know down in the comment section. Are you excited for these? Are you happy they're here? I read on Twitter a lot of people didn't like that they were a banner. It sucks that there is no event medal, but again, they could have done nothing. They could have been like, hey, here's Union Cross and here's a quest, and that's your collaboration. You know what I mean? They could have done nothing else, but at least there's some sort of medals here. If you do have 3,000 jewels laying around, you can do that. It just sucks that it's around such an important time of like Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. A lot of us been saving up for that. I would have really liked to see an event medal in Union Cross, like beat the Gilgamesh or beat Kefka, and you get like a medal of them. That would have been really cool, you know? Just a little thank you, guys, for playing our game. But there's only so much we can ask for, I guess. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Let me know if you pulled. Let me know what you guys got. Let me know how excited you are about this. Let me know how you're joining Union Cross. And if the quests are hard for this, you know what, screw it. Even if the quests are not hard, I'm still going to do a full playthrough of the what do you call it? The Final Fantasy Record Keeper quest in Union Cross. So, really excited about this, guys. If you want to add anything, if I missed anything, if I screwed up anything as well, leave it down in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.